Guy's blind. You don't know how it works. Do you care though? The man took out 6 dudes. I mean, hey. You guys spent the night drinking. Unfortunately, Ron, Thalion, Oliver?
I didn't
It
drink.
was,
No,
it was,
I don't.
Ron, Rowan,
I think.
and Thalion. You got drunk off your fucking rockers last night.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are gonna wake up with a point of exhaustion, so you're just groggy as shit today.
And an owl on one of your heads. I don't remember which one I stood on.
And
I
I
think
guess
you
the
stood on
pickle
both.
juice.
Did I? I mean, probably.
I think you stood on both because they fell next to each other.
They fell in like a V pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The fucking one of them was like hanging on the ceiling, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
I let Rowan just kind of like find his way to the room. I was like, nah, fuck you. And I think Marlo looked at Socks and was just like, hey, can we just share the bed? I'm not dealing with this. Fucking gave up.
Dude, I've got exhaustion, and then you've got that's how much fucking funny.
But you guys wake up in the
Where's my dice?
Silver Dragon Inn, which I remember is the
Solid
name of the
question. Where's my dice too?
There's
inn.
mine.
Your dice? My dice are here in the backpack.
All
Speaking
right,
of,
I found
Yeah.
them, I
Can
found
you be
them.
my dice? Can I roll you?
Google?
how are you gonna roll me?
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna physically lift you up and fucking yeet you across the room.
How many sides am I?
Wouldn't you
4.
like to know?
2.
Wow.
Up and down.
No.
What do you
4.
mean like to know how many sides you are?
His
Oh,
front,
four.
his back, and his sides. He's a 4-sided die.
No, I'm 6 if I land on my head or my feet.
Good luck with that one.
Oddly
Cool.
threatening. All right.
All of you are now
Missing my
finally
D4.
awake. It's bright and early. It's maybe 7 or 8 a.m. What is your guys' first actions of the day?
Can I smack one of these fuckers to wake them up?
Yes, absolutely.
Are
You
we
smack
all up?
them.
Oh yeah, Marlo 100% just like smacks Rowan to wake him up.
Morning.
Get up, you old fuck!
Old fuck. We're like 2 years apart. What?
Your point? I failed to see the point here.
The point is, you can get headbutt. Just because there's
That's
3 of you doesn't
true.
mean I will still do it.
You say that like I give a fuck about consequences.
That's fair. You get a customary morning headbutt, and that's my first action today.
I didn't know that was customary. You headbutt them every morning?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, he does.
If I wake up first, we'll get 2 headbutts.
Yeah, if he wakes up first, it is a very violent awakening for me.
Good morning. Thump.
Fuck.
As you guys make your way down the stairs into the tavern, Naomi, the blonde waitress from last night, is setting tables and clearing off dishes from the morning. You hear the kitchen in the back going at full force. The really fat giant merfolk comes around the corner and yells something at her in Triton, and she responds back and comments, "Yeah, I know. I'll be there in a minute." And she keeps going back to work. In the corner, Ethrin is in full armor aside from the helmet. It's all black, like you saw before. There's like gold, as you see it closer now, instead of it being like a threatening thing, you see like the gold lining kind of poking around the different pieces in the armor, kind of giving it a bit of an outline. And he looks almost more intimidating without the helmet. Yeah, I know, right? Face of death, whatever. But he motions for all of you to come over, and he lays out a sheet of paper in front of, or on the table in front of all of you. Right. So we only have a few hours to get this done. And we have to find it fast. somewhere in this city, and he kind of starts like poking around the map at different points that he would think it's at. There's an entrance to an underground cathedral. Very large church, just built underground in the sewer systems. Pretty sure it's in one of three places. At this well here in the northwest side of town, this well here at the northeast, or this well at the southernmost point of Gothran. Or, sorry, Hethkoris. I apologize. Gothran's another town over. I'm thinking of the wrong place.
Idiot.
Or the far south side of Hethkor. Now, either we can split up, or we can ask people around those areas together as in trying to find out if there's any suspicious behavior. I also believe that there is a cult spy in this library at the center of town, as he kind of like smacks dab in the center. This library is pulsing with something. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Any thoughts?
I say we all go together.
My question is, do you think finding a cathedral is the most important matter, or is dealing with whatever's pulsing in the library more important?
Either the library is pulsing with energy that they're stockpiling, or the cathedral is somewhere under those three spots. I've dealt with them a long time. Longer than you can even imagine. But he kind of pauses, and you see this really dark look come over his face. I'm willing to do anything at this point.
I'm worried if we leave the library alone, that'll be a bigger problem later.
I like libraries.
You would say that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Owl.
If you like libraries, you should see the library they have over in Keldegard, inside the castle. It's the grand library run by the god of knowledge himself. Some people say it's an extra dimensional space that can move between doors. I've never
Who
seen
put
it
a
anywhere
library
else,
in the
though.
TARDIS? Anyways,
Really?
I vote library first, yeah.
Do we all agree?
It's out of my wheelhouse. If you guys think it's good, we should go. Also,
Right then.
do they sell pickle juice here?
Naomi. Yes, Ethan. Or sorry, she calls him Ethos. I apologize. Ethos. Do we have pickle juice here? Pickle.
Do y'all have ice
Aye.
instead? We can shove them in ice.
Fat ass. Do we have pickle juice? Yes.
If it isn't too much trouble, I can't hand him my liquor. If you catch my drift.
Sure. Anything else for anybody? Coffee, water, eggs,
Coffee,
bacon.
actually.
Coffee.
Yeah.
We'll take some coffee, fuck it.
Sounds good. She walks back over to the kitchen. About 5 minutes later, she'll bring out the couple of coffees and your pickle juice stallion.
Can I roll something to make the pickle juice actually have an effect?
Roll something to make the pickle juice have an effect. What kind of effect are we trying for here?
Helping the hangover.
Helping the hangover.
Yeah. You ever heard of that before?
Hey,
No.
I have one. What if we get a bucket of ice water and hold his head under there for like a minute? That tends to help a hangover.
Do you want to kill him?
What do you mean? You can hold your breath for a minute, surely.
Not everybody
A
can.
medical professional would advise against drowning me. Although I do like your
It's
face.
too early for this shit, my guy.
Roll me Constitution.
That's 20 at the D20, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
D20 plus your do it. Make it a saving throw. Use your saving throw modifier.
What is that
It's
again?
really funny. This is
How do
the
I
first
calculate that?
one tonight.
It's on the. It should be on the sheet. It's under saving throws. There should be wisdom, concentration, or constitution, and
It's basically
that's-
it's basically just mostly your modifier.
A
Yeah,
D20
and
plus my.
mostly your modifier. Like your saving throws are based on.
It's your modifier plus proficiency if you have proficiency.
Yes, thank you. Sorry.
Okay, got it. So that's +4. It's a saving throw, so I can't use guidance on that.
It's
And that went
calculated
off
as a separate thing in case something specifically says you have
It went off the
blank
table.
on this.
Only 11.
Only 11.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is not enough. You kind of sip it down and it tastes nasty. Like this is old brine. But it's not curing your hangover. You can barely stomach it.
Yeah, it didn't do the trick.
What's
but, hey,
we got our
my parents always
session
did it.
going on right now, of course, as you can tell.
Your parents used pickle juice to get over a hangover.
Honestly, I probably shouldn't try because there is no logic to it, but worth a shot. No harm in it.
No,
Other
let's
than the
try.
taste, of course.
He kind of shrugs and just says, I don't really get drunk anymore, so I haven't tried. But if that ever happens again, might as well. Right then. Library it is. And he gets up and dons his helmet and walks out the door. You guys
I'm
are free
assuming
to
we
either
will
follow
follow
him or like sit here for another like 2 minutes to like converse because he's probably waiting for you.
Aside from that, we're all good with going to the library first. I'm just worried about something about pulsing energy. Seems like something that should be dealt with first.
You're saying you don't like pulsing?
Is the library not where
Not-
pulsing energy is?
Not from libraries. No, libraries shouldn't pulse.
I don't
anything.
want.
I
my friends
disagree
to
with
or
that.
what.
I think all libraries should pulse more.
You would say that.
What do you mean?
Is that an owl thing?
What other option do we have?
That's a good point.
It's either the library or go find some fucking holes in the ground.
This man has shown us hospitality. We can't abandon him. We should follow
Of
him.
course.
But I will respect your decision.
I'm fine with figuring out what's in the library.
I'm fine with
Worst
taking
we-
all the books.
At worst, we find some more cultists for you to, well, grind.
Mhm.
Straddle.
Of course.
Rattle.
You're gonna throw it. You're gonna throw a motherfucker into another motherfucker.
Of course. It's fun. They weigh nothing at a certain point. Like
You can throw me.
Bob, throw me.
fastball special.
I'll stab them in the eye with my beak.
Oh my
Just
god.
fucking
Perfect.
mid battle.
Yes, the guy is quite sensitive.
I become the javelin.
Yes.
Yes. I'd imagine your beak is more durable than the eye. It's presumably human flesh.
If it does go
Humans.
and throw me, I'm turning on that goddamn passive in the ring. He can take all the damage. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Wild.
So you guys managed to finish up, and you guys walk outside. Etherin is standing outside, hood up over top of his helmet. Ready? Finally?
Yep.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
You guys you through the streets, and you guys come up to the library in the center of the city. It's a really big library. Looks like it has a shit ton of books. It looks to be about 2 floors. It's got a stone construction. On the front door, there's a wooden archway. That literally just says library in common. But
Just
would
library.
somebody,
Bad
somebody
library.
mind rolling me a perception check, please.
Right.
Perception? Oh, wait.
No, I
that
won't
might
roll it. I
be-
changed my mind.
Actually,
that might-
this way, you can either roll perception or you can roll Arcana. It
I'll
will have
gladly
different
roll
answers
Arcana,
depending
though.
on what you roll, but
you do want to
No,
roll
perception or
Arcana?
Arcana.
Okay, well, a 19 with 2, so I am at 21 on Arcana. Where's my
21
phone?
Arcana,
I have a 16 for perception.
16 perception.
25 perception.
Yeah, it's good. Mine was with mine was with a mine was with a -1.
There's my phone.
I
Oliver,
got a 21 perception.
21 perception. Fantastic. Oliver, as you approach the library, you can feel this kind of coming from the library, kind of this just weird energy just brushing past you ever so often. You can feel the pulse of the arcane underneath this library.
This library coming onto me?
Ron and Thalion, a bit more of a minute detail, but you see on the leftmost side of the wooden arch at the very bottom, you can see a carving in the wood. It looks like two V's, like two wider V's with a straighter up and down V. Top.
Hey, everyone, take a look at this. Anyone recognize
It-
this?
I was gonna
I
say,
know
what
I've mentioned this before. Roll me the history.
Can you describe that? Can
That's,
you describe it again?
Yeah, it's the two wider V chevrons with the thinner V at the top, more of a like two obtuse open angles at the bottom, and then one more acute V at the top.
Didn't we see that in the
Four-
basement?
We saw
14
that
history.
we saw that in the basement of the where we fought the cultists previously. At least that's what it sounds like.
There we go.
Or it was on. I think it was
That's
on the
where you
book
saw
that you fucking killed yourself trying to open.
Yes, that is where it
Yeah.
was.
Oh, it was on the Oh, it was on that.
Right.
It was on the
Right.
necrosome. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think you told me that part because I didn't have that written down because I would have wrote down that detail.
Yeah,
We're
it's got
unpacking your
it's
trauma right
literally
now.
like it's like two wider chevrons below, like like when you see like a captain symbol, it's two wide chevrons and then a much thinner downwards
Oh.
chevron on top.
Well, this seems like the right place. We've seen this before. Perhaps don't touch anything in here. Yeah.
So I shouldn't throw cultists, is what you're saying.
Well, no, of course not. They're evil bastards. The wolves.
But I want the books.
Don't touch the book.
At least don't kill yourself. I can't fix death
Yet.
for now.
Here, I have a solution. I'm gonna unpluck a feather and put it in your pocket.
What's this for? Dare I ask?
That's
Like
it. Like
feather
that.
sentient? Like what?
Do you decline to answer the question?
Yeah.
Or are you just too busy laughing your ass off? What is it for?
Both.
What the fuck? I'm
Alright.
so very
Do not
confused.
know.
Do you not know this spontaneously? Surely you remember spells.
I
It's
was
a-
thinking
What could
might
Is
you
it a-
possibly need a feather for?
Is it a
What?
required component to revive somebody or something?
You have there is a certain you have to have a body part to be able to do certain resurrections.
Ah,
Well, Revivify is just a diamond worth 300 GP or worth 100 GP.
I
Revivify is the only revive spell you guys would know.
I take the feather and try to, without being too disgusted, try to put it away while looking polite. I appreciate the gesture, but that is not necessary.
Maybe it was a
It really
token
is
of
like
my
someone giving you a
love.
clump of hair.
Are you courting him? What is happening?
No.
I hope not.
Some guy
I
just
hope
comes
not
over and
too.
gives you a
What
clump of
the-
hair and goes, for good luck.
I will add Oliver's feather to my inventory. I'll
Bro,
add
is
it.
you saying that you want me to give you a clump of my hair for good luck?
No, do not. Okay, please.
Hey, maybe that's my lucky
Watch
feather.
me.
How do you know?
You know what? Go ahead. No, if you do it, I'll make a sweater out of it. Go ahead. You think I won't?
God.
Turtle, can we pretend that's a lucky feather that gives +0?
Lucky
The
feather
lucky
that
feather gives +0 to everything.
Placebo.
You
Um,
+0 to everything.
You must cast catapult on the feather on the nearest enemy.
Not.
Hold on. Actually, you know what? Can the feather give him +1 to one roll? That's
No.
it.
Oh, I'm
No.
roll,
No,
no.
a single roll specifically on nature.
No.
oh I'm gonna cry. All right.
So Etherin has completely disappeared from your sight. You guys have absolutely no idea where this fucker went, but the library still sits in front of you,
How was he gone?
unexplored.
Last time things
Well,
began disappearing, we encountered cultists. Must be in the right spot. Thoughts?
All right. I guess I'll head on
What?
in.
All right.
Yeah, we're going.
That's a that's an odd connection to make, but oh yeah, I guess every time you run into cultists, something has disappeared.
Get it one time.
Huh. Never mind. That's a great connection to make.
He's not wrong.
I remember my character also specifically hates
Well-
these cultists with a burning passion, so like he's gonna
All I-
look for every opportunity to blame them for things.
All I hear is, we're in the right place? Cool. I go and open the door.
You open the door and diddling, the chime goes off, and behind the front desk is a elderly woman with gray hair tied up into a bun with like chopsticks going through it. She's got glasses on a chain that are set upon her nose. They're very small. They look more like reading glasses than anything else. You can see her kind of combing over a book in front of her. As she looks up with just a glance, not necessarily tilting her head. And around her is stacks of books that are just sitting on the counter. There's quite a few people in the library, but it is dead silent in here. Nobody is saying a single word. Only things you hear are the turning of pages and the sound of a finger getting hit by a tongue as somebody tries to turn another page.
Gross. I don't want to hear those. I'm gonna turn off my ears.
How does one
Well, you know
turn
how you
into
just go like,
noise?
and then like,
Yeah,
you
and
lift
I
your
hate
finger
that.
and you
I
turn a
hate
page.
that noise.
Do you think we're gonna hear people slobbering on their fingers like they're
As
fucking
an
dogs?
owl, yeah.
But that's how quiet it is you can actually hear that, is what I'm saying.
A
Like,
human
it
can
is
hear it.
dead fucking silent at this point.
I need you to understand, it is at this point that Rowan realizes the mistake he's made, because they're gonna hear him no matter where he goes now.
Well, yeah, you're a big bastard.
No,
Every
I have
step you
hooves.
take,
I don't have
every
feet.
step you take is literally
Oh yeah, you don't have. Yeah.
like literally like clop, 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 clop across even the fucking page.
Monty Python with the goddamn coconut shells.
I'm the worst person to ever have in a library.
Yeah,
Great.
Can we make it better? Can I ride on his back and start flapping my wings?
I will not let you make this worse.
Fine.
Welcome to the library.
I'll tink my claws on the floor.
How can we help you today?
I want all your books.
Brother.
Want all my books? Only check out one at a time, sweetie.
What about 2?
If you're a good boy.
I don't suppose you've seen I forget how to describe what he looks like, but his Etheron's
A grumpy
description
old man.
around here.
A
Looks
dude
like
in
this.
full black.
I don't suppose you've seen a about yay tall gentleman in full black around here. Kind of got funny looking eyes, if you will.
You're a funny,
Funny
looking
looking
eye.
eyes. What a weird
Yeah.
way to describe somebody.
I was
Nah, not in my store.
perhaps this will help. He's blind. It shows. I was trying to be polite.
Ah, well, again, no. Nobody wearing black in my establishment.
Said
This-
fucking-
So can I help you or some shit? Or like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's a robbery. I need all your books.
Brother,
I'm sorry. That one came out on accident.
So we could ask her about the symbol outside, perhaps, but that would probably, if she's not,
That's a terrible idea.
that
Do
could
not
probably be a
do
little
that.
too forward.
That's the
yeah.
worst thing you could ask.
just walk
We
in.
could,
"Have you
however-
this cult?"
Do you have
We
a,
could
can you
ask-
point me in the direction of the medical section? I'm just trying to like ask a blank question.
Sure thing. On your left over here,
She points off to the side of the library that's to your right.
your left over here. Gonna go down 2 rows and go to your right.
Can I have
Thank
the
you.
section about the gods? Any religion
Go
of
to your-
gods?
Then go to your right.
And she points to the side that's to your left.
And then
Huh?
go down 2 aisles and then go left.
Huh? Huh?
She
All
points
right.
to your right as she says,
So on your left,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
you go down 2 aisles. And then you go left again.
Uh-huh.
Just go with it. She
Right.
can't find Mike Wazowski.
Maybe I am Mike Wazowski in disguise.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
she puts down the book she was reading and puts it aside and pulls out an even bigger, thicker book, which is really strange because she's actually very short. You notice this now as she pulls out the book. The book is like literally the size of her head,
Jesus.
and she
Good lord.
like works really hard to open the book, and it takes like
Is this
a lot
Edna
of
mode?
effort for like this 1,000 fucking book. No, she's not like Edna
I
mode
reach
short.
it?
She's like maybe 5'5", 5'4" at most.
Can I reach over and like help, or is she like?
As soon as you
Too
try
far to
reaching
reach.
over, she slaps your hand.
Don't touch my shit.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
You deserve
All
that one, apparently.
I
Shit.
do. I do. That was on me.
And then she starts like fingering down the page and looking for what she's trying to find. She's like, "No, next page." And you hear her really loudly lick her finger, and then turn the page.
Slurping her fingers.
She's like,
ooh.
Here, it's section B3. B3 is on this side.
She points to your right, and then
Down 3 aisles. Okay,
Thank you.
and then
the medical section. She does the finger lick thing again, and then turns the page again.
is D1. That's on this side.
She points to the same direction, and then and says,
And the first aisle. I was wrong. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anything else you numbnuts want, or can I go back to my work?
I like her.
Where is also the like fantasy book section of what's you know those kind of like realistic but not realistic books? Like they seem like they're
You mean
historical but they're
fiction?
not. No.
He's
mean
looking for
yes.
smut.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Like
Uh,
historical fiction.
Yes.
Like fake stories about like the plane meld or the rule of eternal night or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
It's gonna
fan
be an
fiction?
eighth. It's gonna be an A6. That's on this side.
she points to the opposite side of where the God section was.
Ah.
And then
Of
you're
course
gonna
they're
go down
opposites.
6 aisles.
Bro's looking for reader inserts.
You don't know what I'm looking for.
it's It's wild that there's a fanfic section for the lore of this one.
Oh, what do we want to do? Do we want to do reading, or are we going to try and locate?
I, of course, want to find what I was mentioned before about that one god. Remember, Turtle? I gotta find it in my notes. What are you looking at me for?
The what? Also, why is my shit dark? Is it just me or is my camera
You are
clicking?
really dark.
It's really dark.
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny that I see a loading screen.
I
and
saw
I'm
that
looking
too.
horrified
I
at the
saw that
camera.
too. This one. There. I'm looking for anything that might mention that, and even if it's in the fiction.
Vena.
Remember? That's what you told me before.
Vena. I thought her
I
name
was
was
just looking for the
Desmond.
medical
Vena
section
works too.
for
Why not?
shits and giggles at that point, to be honest.
So I was looking for the historical fiction as a secondary.
Wait a second, I need to fix this fucking camera for some reason.
Do you have your light on in your room?
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
No, it's because I use
I can
a
now see
Logitech
how
webcam
pale you
instead
are
of
again.
Logitune.
Damn, shots fired.
Anyways, what are we looking for first? I'm sorry.
For them or me?
Hey, everybody.
I
I'm looking
already
for
told
the
you what I was
medical
looking for.
section
The Vena.
for
Vena and Thalion, what were you looking for?
medical section. The question was mostly just because I was seeing if presumably librarian was going to like have anything of use, and I was just trying to seem less suspicious. But I suppose also for a book on uncommon diseases.
Common diseases.
I think
So
that would be
both of
Ron.
you. What? What about Ron? Ron?
He's an uncommon disease.
Ooh,
Whoa.
rough. Both of you roll me investigation checks.
Okay.
Investigation
Do I
is
have
what?
proficiency? I don't think I do.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I have an 18, but I don't have proficiency anyways.
That is an 8.
You find books on different kinds of disease, but I know you're looking for.
Useless. Oh, this is just common cold. Rare. Why is this in the rare disease section?
Though I will say with an 8, you do, however, find a book.
We rolled an 8? Him or me? Oh, you. Okay. I was gonna say, I mean, I rolled an 18. That's why I was confused. I thought you. I
You
heard
do,
four.
however, find a book on medicinal, like common medicinal practices. And I'd say that if you take and borrow this book, you could read it over the course of a week and get a +1 bonus permanent to your medicine checks.
Uncommon medicinal practices. How much does it cost?
It's a library. You would just rent it for a week.
Oh, it's a
Or steal it.
Or steal it, yeah, sure.
But library fees.
I take this book, bring it back to presumably librarian, and check it out.
Sure, that'll be one gold now, and then you'll get your gold back when you return it.
An hour!
Very well. Here you are.
Thank you. Call it a security deposit.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, you know
I must admit, I've never seen that before in a library, but who am I to question your methods?
Yeah, you'll see your gold at the end of the week so long as you return it. If not, it's 2 gold down for a late fee.
Very well.
breaking the bank. Damn.
And then, Oliver, what was your investigation?
I had an 18.
18. So on 18, you managed to find a book entitled Underground Cults. And on the very first page, it's the index of all of the chapters of the book. There's one on a cult of Dagtyr, or Dagtyr, excuse me. There's one on a cult of Vecna, one on the worship of Luck, one on the worship of the dead, one on the worship of Sior, and one on the worship of the moon. Obviously, worship of Luck is in the realm of what you're looking for here. But all those other cults as well are listed. Oh, and one more also, the Cult of the White Fang. I apologize, that one's also addended.
How much does this cost again? To rent it?
It's a gold down for security deposit.
Okay, sure.
You have successfully rented underground cults. Also, with the 18 investigation check, you notice the door behind the librarian has seen a lot of use, like a lot of use. Probably more than a library that's been around for 10 years.
Is there any distinct stuff on it, or is it just an indescript store?
It's a brown door.
The
I
indescript
mean,
door.
it's a mahogany door with a gold handle, and the hinges are rusted. This place has only been around 10 years.
Hinges are rusted, but the handle's not rusted. That's odd. Okay. I don't have anything to do what I want to do I? Well, technically I do. While I'm off in the other section, can I cast my mage hand as invisible then?
Yes.
And would I be able to sneak it behind there to basically knock on the door?
Sure. How many times do you knock on the door?
4.
4 times. You knock on the door 4 times. Nothing happens.
Doesn't hurt to try. I had to take a guess to see.
You actually kind of hear the librarian turn around and go, like, open the door and like look inside, all confused, and then closes it behind her.
Well, I'm gonna ask if anyone else noticed the door then while she peered at it.
Nothing was inside. It was kind of
No,
like
I'm
you
asking
could
if
see like
everyone else noticed the door too then. Not just in the door.
to kind of bring attention to it. I see.
But of course, I would do this in a message because I say most things in message.
As soon as he sends the message, you can kind of see the same thing that he's looking at.
Bro's DMing our brains.
Yup.
Going to bother y'all's brains a lot.
I don't like that.
It is very, yes.
So he's just seen a door just open slightly, or what happened?
The door. She opened the door slightly because she got confused about the knocking sound. She thought someone was knocking from inside.
Oh, interesting.
There is a door.
That's suspicious as hell.
And of course, it looks old because, of course, you mentioned the hinges are really rusted, and this library's not old.
Are you asking for a distraction?
It's up to you guys if you want to. I'm just
So
trying to point
we're
attention
all
to the
aware of
door.
this now, right?
You'd be aware of it, yeah, because I sent a message to everyone.
Oh, to everyone. Okay. Can we speak back to you without like being near you?
Yes, everyone can. You can send a message, one message back, basically.
What do you need?
It's a suspicious store, is basically what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I guess my message back then will be Would you please investigate? I will be your distraction if you need it.
Huh? I can gladly do that if he wants to.
Okay. My distraction is I'm going to genuinely ask the librarian if she can get me books on languages.
Books on languages. Hmm.
She pulls out the big book again.
He pulls out a notepad.
I'm gonna start trying to sneak up behind while in the middle of this door. This page is being folded over. The fucking looking! Oh my
actually-
god, it's disgusting! Stop it!
Yo, these pages must be
acting.
the dry. These must be the driest pages, except for one section where it's perfectly new because she has always licked and touched it with her finger.
Why does this bitch have? Jesus.
um you open the doors. I need you to roll me a stealth check, please.
Okay. That's a 18, but I technically,
Roll
since
with
my
advantage
silent,
since she's
yeah,
being distracted.
that second one was a 12. That's 18. But I have proficiency, which also puts me at 22.
You open the door, you hear the hinges creak just the slightest bit, but she's like all fucking day long. She's working so hard to find this thing
Corners
for
have to
him.
be so saggy or soggy. Fuck.
How wrinkled are her
No.
fingers? How wrinkled are those fingers?
She looks to be maybe 86.
Oh my god!
And she's what, human?
Well, she's half elf, so she's probably gonna
Oh,
live to like 160 something, but she's like 86 years old.
Okay.
You open the door, you manage to get a look inside. Instead of it being like a staff room or anything like that, you actually see a pitch black stairwell going straight down.
Yikes.
Funny question. Can I cast light on one of my mini daggers and throw it down?
At the cost of you being stealth doing this, yes.
Yes, but can I go in and close the door and do it?
Sure. Yeah, you can go in, close the door, and then it goes, and then it finally stops maybe 30 feet in front of you at the bottom of the stairwell. And you hear it kind of clang against the stone beneath it.
Stone beneath it, 30 feet down. That's wild. Well, since light has about a 5 foot radius with a 10 dim, is there anything else I can see with that?
There's hallways going left and right like this.
Oh,
Like
it's
an L.
fucking awful.
Like a
I hate
T.
that.
But it is pitch black down here. As a matter of fact, though, you see orange torchlight starting to come this way from the hallway.
All right, can I sneak back out?
Yes. You open the door and then close it. And dip the fuck out of behind the
choice.
counter.
Valid choice.
The language books are in section C12. On this side.
Mhm.
You're gonna go down about 12 aisles.
Okay.
On the third row. Okay?
Yep.
Cool.
Second, can I ask about
I'm
cooking
gonna.
books? He does not know. He does not know if the stealth succeeded. He thinks he's
Can I-
still distracting.
Can I send a message to? I'm gonna send it to Thalion to say, really dark, scary staircase.
I assume it during this part that I've rejoined with the rest of the group. That's just staring, watching him distract the librarian.
That's what you're doing.
We're all just
So
around.
I'm gonna split. I'll split off from the group temporarily after hearing that, and just kind of like not be hidden, but just kind of like not exactly, but just kind of off to the side somewhere.
Mm.
I'm respond. See anything at all?
Torchlight and hallways.
Definitely, there's people down there.
Sorry. You're gonna have to excuse me.
She turns around, opens the door, closes it behind her really fast, and you hear a few steps, but after that, it's dead silent again. And then after a moment, she comes back, opens the door, and closes it behind her real fast, walks up to the book and says,
I'm sorry. We're gonna have to close for the day.
she puts it under the desk.
That's it. Lock up, everybody. Get the fuck out of my store.
Interesting.
Includes you, sugar tits.
All right.
Wow, that's not suspicious
I
at
feel
all.
objectified.
Which one of us was sugar tits?
I don't know.
All of us.
I
All of us
vote
except
no.
for me.
I'm
As a
voting
group?
Rowan. I'm voting Rowan. I think she's into Rowan.
What are you still doing here? Standing here, sugar tits. Get the fuck out of here.
Rowan leaves.
Bye-bye.
I have competition now. What the fuck?
Can I
This is weird.
attempt to roll for stealth to hide in the library while they're trying to guide everyone out?
Yeah,
Thanks.
likewise. Because I'm likewise.
Yeah,
because I'm not really-
Thalian's already kind of snuck
Ooh.
off. Everyone else is still together.
Yeah.
I was gonna say can I, but I click on the floor. So
So, what would a stealth check? Would a stealth check use Dex?
Dex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dex.
Yeah.
So do I also need to make that since I've skimpered off beforehand, or not really?
Yes, you do need to roll that so that way that, like, in case they search the area,
Okay.
like, search for stragglers.
Head on top of the toilets like they do in all the
I
in all those movies.
That is a
How-
23.
how high is the
Thank you,
ceiling?
guidance.
I'm at 19.
Ceiling's like 10 feet. And there's like a stairwell
Can
that
I-
goes up.
could I reasonably attempt to hide up there?
You're gonna hide on
No,
the
dude,
ceiling?
You're gonna hide on the ceiling that is only 10 feet high.
No, that's fair. Never mind. I'm just gonna go.
That would
You're
be
a tall
that would be the
man.
most impressive thing I think I've ever seen in all of D&D if you manage that.
Brother, you would all you have to do
No.
is lift your arm and you're touching the ceiling.
Exactly. No, this isn't gonna work. I'm just gonna
Um,
go.
Fantastic. So roll the what were the stealth checks from people who were staying inside?
19.
23 and 19.
We got
23,
23, 19.
23, 19.
Maybe she did.
They
find
kind of
something
like
special.
you hear some footsteps from your hiding spots, kind of like walking around a bit. You can make perception checks to see who's looking,
Yes, absolutely.
but you're gonna absolutely have to make a perception check to see if you can hear any of the conversation.
Okay, well I rolled a
Would
20.
Would using guidance for this perception check give me away because it's got a verbal? Or actually, does it have a verbal? Let me find it. Let me check.
Does guidance have verbal?
I'm not
I feel
sure.
like it's
No,
just
no, it's
somatic.
just touch. It's
No, it has a verbal. What does S mean? VS.
V is
Verbal
voice, S is
So
somatic.
you would have to do guidance kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like you would
Yeah,
have
like
to
an
so-
act, like
an arm
Somatic
movement
is
kind of thing.
somatic is basically any hand movement. V
Right,
is always
a
voice.
gesture.
Yeah, it's a gesture.
like that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, well then I will have to not use guidance, otherwise that could give me away. Unless I can do it quietly, but then I have to roll a check for a check. This is not worth it.
Yeah, you are not a sorcerer either, so you don't have quiet casting.
Yeah. All right. So we're rolling perception. That is. Wait a second. That's gonna be a 14 for me.
14, and what was yours again?
20. I rolled a nat 20.
14. You're able to see between the rows of between the bookshelves, the people in the red robes. You actually kind of notice now that the librarian is wearing similar colors of red on the usual here. But Oliver, you managed to hear the conversation.
Why am I getting told by our customers about a man wearing black?
It's not our fault that they're actually looking for us. What do you want us to do?
Inform father. Nothing we can do at this point. Gonna have to kill him this time. He's with people. An elf, a giant bull man thing, a bird boy, and a fucking dark elf, by the best guess. I don't fucking know at this point. People are weird. I want a black cat. Father finds out that he's still hunting for us. We didn't kill him last time. Might be our last is on the line.
I know what you mean. Fuck. I was totally gonna get that promotion last time.
No, you weren't, sugar tits. No, you weren't.
Why do you keep calling me that?
Because you got nice pecs. Why else?
Weird. You hear the door close, and the voices start to kind of like fade away down the steps.
I'm gonna send a message to Thalian saying the librarian was totally into Rowan.
I respond saying, "That's great and all, but what did you hear?"
TLDR, Rowan's got nice tits.
Best takeaway.
What was the dude's name again?
Which dude?
Dude we follow.
Etherin.
Grumpy dude. Yeah. That name they want to kill.
Where's the rest of the party right now? They're like, I assume, presumably kicked out, or like, well, just out because the store's
Marlo
closed.
and Rowan are outside, I believe, including Socks.
Okay, so just myself and who else is in here with us?
Oliver, it's me and you.
Oliver.
So it's you and me, and
Oliver
you
and
are somewhere like we're not hiding in the same place, but we are like relative close proximity.
Enough that I
Yeah.
can at least see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here. I'm just taking notes for fucking John, just in case.
Well, I have it streamed too.
Oh, you're literally streaming our D&D?
Yeah, I have it on right now. I did
Uh-huh.
it last session too.
Oh yeah, save the VOD.
All right.
So you've told me this. I say we should get the others. It's probably too much to handle on our own. But how?
But they've already all walked out the main area, right?
Like they're
Mhm.
down the stairs now.
They're down the stairs. You guys could probably talk and walk freely.
So there's okay. Can I go unlock the door?
Go and lock the door?
The front door.
Oh, the front door. Yeah, you can lock the front door. You sleight of hand with thieves' tools.
You're gonna have to repeat what you said.
Sleight of hand with
Yeah.
thieves' tools. You don't have the key.
14, 18.
18. Yeah, you lock the door. Are you letting the others in first?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Or
Okay, gotcha.
could I, just for an in-character thing, can I steal back the gold that I gave this person just because I'm pissed about like
Yes.
expected, or would that be like, do I need to roll for that though?
No, I mean you can just take all the gold out of the register if you fucking wanted to.
I want to do that now. So he's going.
Alright.
Dahlia's going first, so he gets first dibs on whatever's in there.
I go over to the register, and how much is it?
About 52 gold.
I take all of it and quiet, and we're whispering, but like I assume I don't need to roll stealth check to talk to him.
No.
There's
You guys
50,
are
so there's
completely alone.
52 in here. I give him 51 and just keep the one piece that I paid.
I will gladly.
The
him the
one,
rest.
the one what?
The one
I-
that he paid.
Oh, shut up.
Die.
I take back the one piece and
The one piece is.
It's real. One Piece is real.
It wasn't the friends we made along the way.
I hand the remaining 51 to you and state, I'm no thief, but bastards don't deserve my money. Here, you may take the rest. We'll probably put it to better use than I will anyway. So, and then you're unlocking the door. Ooh, okay.
Sure.
Let's so everyone comes in and we just be like, hey, so shit's going down. Librarian's part of the cult. Oliver overheard them, and they most likely have ethos in the basement, or hopefully something not worse. They're trying to kill him. We need to act fast.
Okay.
And we have an advantage here. I don't know we're here. What do you want to do?
Or we just go to the basement.
I was just saying, let's go to the
Just go to the
basement,
basement.
be as quiet as possible, and try to investigate the source.
Doesn't it have a verbal?
Don't cast light on me.
He already has a hard enough time being quiet with his fucking hooves.
He would also glow behind cover.
Can we
Yeah,
attempt
those are the
to
worst.
find something to like wrap up his feet so he doesn't alert them instantaneously?
Well, yeah, I probably pull out technically bits of cloth to be able to cover my hooves at least, so I can move quieter.
Smart.
If that would not immediately ruin all the traction and drop me to the floor.
No, it would not.
Yeah, we're inside.
Yes.
You slip
That's fair.
falling
I accept.
kid.
This is why we jump everywhere. You know, that all makes sense now.
Jesus.
Bee hopping in real life. Bee hopping in D&D. Oh my god. An entire BG3 run where we just jump.
That's what I do in BG3 though. I
Speedrunning.
genuinely play monk for that reason.
That's what the speedrunners do.
Not allowed to use a fucking bonus action ever in the entire game.
My
Me just
one
throwing an
thing.
axe at every enemy today.
How do we want to go about this? Or who wants to take point?
I'll take.
Somebody quick make a perception check.
Got it.
Okay.
Open my little dice.
What? Okay, anyway. Can't use guidance. Goddamn. Perception. That
Well,
is.
you can now if you use a
got a
verbal
15.
component. It's not like you have to be quiet. They're not here.
Oh, okay. So I can use guidance.
Yeah.
Safely.
Yeah, just don't go, I cast guidance. No, just go, I cast guidance.
Cast guidance. Just screaming at the top.
Unnatural 20.
23.
23.
Total 20.
You're being watched. Through the slip of the door, you see a blue eye watching you from a kind of a lower point, maybe about, the person's about maybe 5'6", 5'7" at most.
Is it like an all-seeing eye? Like what the fuck?
No, it's from a person. You can tell it's a person. There's like blonde hair kind of like moving
Blonde
around
hair.
it, but
Wait, that could be That could
Yeah.
be someone we know. That could be, what's her name? Yes. With that exact phrase, that could be, what the hell is her name? The bartender from the.
Naomi?
Yeah, they could have trailed us.
Naomi's brown-eyed.
Oh, oh, what color are their eyes?
The person in the door has blue eyes and blonde hair. The person that works at the bar is blonde with brown eyes.
Oh, never mind. I don't stop him. Okay, sorry, I missed.
Make an attack roll. At disadvantage. It's a very slim, like it's literally like this big of a target. You see the head kind of dodge back, and you see the door like swing open, and they put their hands up like this. They don't say a single word, but you see a blonde child almost. Nah, they're like 17, 18 maybe. But they're looking at you, and their hands are up like this, and she looks behind her, and she starts signing to you in common sign language. Is anyone
here?
Yes.
Ron? You see her sign, "My name is Pigeon. I'm one of them, but I hate them."
I sign back. My name's Rowan. We hate them too.
I have friends in the cult. Can you help us?
With whatever you need.
She closes the door behind her and kind of joins the group and kind of just hands you a piece of paper. And then I have to run. Man in black is down in the cathedral. Hurry. And then she runs out the door. Like she unlocks it, closes it, and you hear the lock click again, and she runs.
Okay. Hmm. That's good.
That confirms our suspicions.
Okay, I want to believe that that really just happened. But I'm going to say this. If this is too good to be true, we are 100% walking into a trap.
Yes. What's on the paper?
I look at it.
You unroll it, and it's a maze.
Like a map?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is good.
It's a really big maze.
Oh god.
How good is the map?
Fun.
Like good map.
It's written in like charcoal. Some of it's a bit blurred. A few pieces are like kind of like strained. But there's a line that runs through one of the pathways to this very large opening in the labyrinth. The pathway ends kind of towards the center of the maze. Would somebody like to roll me a perception check? Or no? No. What would this be?
Survival?
Survival. That's actually a good one. Yeah, roll me a survival check.
Wisdom, right?
That would be a nat 20.
All right.
Nat
Oh
20,
shit!
nice.
You know what?
18.
I immediately just hand it to Marlo.
Thank you.
It looks like the outline of Huthcore.
What?
Like the entire thing looks like the outline of Huthcore. And then the dead center is where the line starts.
Huthcore.
Which is where the library is, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the town room.
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay.
It's a map to the cathedral, I'm assuming.
I have to assume, yeah.
And Marlo, I guess, lead the way.
All right, I guess follow me.
The reason I say that is because I rolled and Rowan got a 4. Rowan looked at that and went, no.
What's really funny is I almost rolled a 2, but it bounced at the very last second to 20.
A
Yes.
little bit 18.
It was so funny.
We have 2 people who can read a map.
For once in my life, I can read a map.
So it's going to be a series of survival checks to get there.
Okay.
Who's going to take the lead?
Who's got the best wisdom?
I got a pretty good wisdom.
First of all,
I
my
do.
wisdom is not good. I just somebody else, whoever has higher wisdom can take it.
I have 18.
I have an 8 minus 1.
I have +3 to survival. That's
I've got 4.
12. Yeah, that's because I have proficiency.
I've got 4. I've got 4 and guidance on top of
So
that.
wait, don't I have this as a map?
Oh,
Hold on.
then actually,
Yeah.
if anything, that means you should take the lead, and then if you feel you're not so strong on one, I'll cover you.
I was gonna say we can always try numerous times, I suppose. Be like, I'm stuck. Here's the map.
All right.
Yeah, no harm in it.
Yeah. All right. Plus, I also can guidance us at this point, assuming that we're not like in speaking distance of bad guys.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
On 2 seconds, I might actually have this
You have like a map.
as a thing.
Let's see.
Do I have this as a thing?
I love things.
Oh, it's not even finished, but it's there.
Perfect.
Hey, John.
Zoom
Do you want me to catch him
This
up really
is-
quick? I took some
Yeah,
notes.
absolutely.
Hey,
This
John,
is just
jump down with me.
All right.
yeah.
Boing.
This is just a. This is just the bits of the map that you would be in. But yeah, I have the map. It's not detailed at all. It's not detailed at all. But I will describe
Oh,
each and every
father.
room as it comes by. Because you look at them, looking at the labyrinth map. It's not even that it's like just winding pathways. It's like room after room after room after room connected in the most odd places and like different random hallways with random dead ends.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yes, I need to export. Oh. Yes. So this is the layout of the map in general. I knew I worked on this.
Damn.
Because I was really worried because I was like, I don't really have a map for what's going on in this session.
All right, I caught him up.
Nice.
I was just gonna say that he was here the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that worked. We haven't
I
done
was here the whole time. Yeah.
we haven't. I mean, he's small, so like we haven't really done anything egregious yet.
So do
No.
you see where? Do you see where it says down at the bottom next to 49?
Is there a map? Somewhere? Oh, hell
Yes.
Yeah,
In general.
thing.
Hang on,
Down?
let me see.
Oh
If I
yeah, that's staircase.
can-
It
Hey,
says down.
It looks like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
hold on. Where does it
That's
say
Oh my
down?
God.
that's
right.
where you're going.
Love
And then
Pokemon
you guys are starting in the top left up to 9 where it says up.
Down. Wait, it says
It's down right above 49.
Down is at the bottom of the page in the middle where it says 49. And then
Yeah.
yep, and then top left is the
Ooh.
stairway down into this place. So that the
That's where
up
we
is
are.
where you start, the down is where you're gonna end.
That's where our objective
Gotcha.
we're trying to go.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. The path through the maze
Oh.
is pretty. Yeah. Well, we know Etherin's currently under duress, so we are in a bit of a rush here.
Yeah. Why
I am
is
at
this taking forever to? Holy shit! Roll 20. What is your deal?
Are we jumping on roll 20 right now for this?
That was kind of the idea.
Yeah. And we can like
Roll 20.
oh yeah, roll 20 still got the old previous combat with the other cultists.
Yeah, it does. Um.
You nearly died through your loot. Hopefully your looting has been tamed for now. My very gracious gift.
You also nearly stabbed a child in the eye.
Well, your looting can be tamed by the money I just willingly gave you.
What
God
do you
damn it, I
mean
have
that
to reset my
this
password.
is? Okay. Can I get roll 20 to work on Opera, please?
I just gave it to you because my character would not like. My character would refuse to illicitly take money. He would only take the 1 gold back because he'd be very pissed about giving money to a cult.
Fair.
How about you stop lagging the fuck out, roll 20? Oh my god.
Oh, I'm roll 20. I'm gonna lag.
Also,
Hardware. Oh my god. Really? That's
Oh, yeah.
so dumb.
Yeah, I feel like screen share. I just use a fresh browser for roll 20 because I'm too lazy to switch it back and forth. Just use like Edge or some shit.
I had to reset my password because apparently the password that I had saved for
Which I
Roll20
really hate.
wasn't-
Hardware acceleration is the reason that fucking whatchamacallit doesn't
Extreme
You're allowed
work.
to stream on Discord. And other folks.
Yeah. I'm gonna delete these fuckers, and then I'm gonna delete human.
What the hell?
Word.
John Deere?
Can I ask a really dumb question just on like
Yeah.
gameplay mechanics while you're pulling that up?
Yeah.
You sure
That book
may.
that I've got that you said it would give what benefit again? I forgot to write that down. It was a book on just general medicine or something like that.
Yeah, it was like if you read it over the course of a week,
No,
you're gonna
no,
get a
no.
+1 to your checks.
So I
Oh
don't
my
have that
God.
currently. I would have that like
No,
next
you would
session.
have that next session. Yes.
Okay, I'll write that. Thank you. I'll write that down.
Does anybody see fucking Oliver on this map? I see this one that I just placed. Where the fuck is he? I think he might have gotten yeeted. Yeah.
he did disappear off the screen 1 second ago.
Were you? Oh yeah, I think you're gone.
Yes,
Consider
100%.
zoom out.
I need to do this. Where did Incarnate go? What the fuck? You need Incarnate for the maze. We're not going to necessarily do like turn order or anything like that unless you guys come across something. But most of this is just going to be investigation, gathering clues, and where people are. What is this? 3951. 39 by 51. Settings. 39 by 51. It's a big fucking map. This in here. Cool. Layer. Map layer. I need to be on.
I I'm about to level up, and you look like just enough XP.
Ugh.
We had to write down. I know we made the ruling where we could taunt enemies as a reaction if they like missed an attack, right? Yeah, we were talking about that last time because, yeah, and it doesn't do. I think it's just for fun, for shits and giggles. It was during the cult fight after the fact. Somebody missed and was like, I was like, oh, that's not how you do that. Yeah, I don't remember what the debuff would be like. Just fucking
Freaking
1 psychic
downgrade
damage.
now.
Yeah.
It's all 6 of you, I think. Yes. Yes, it is. And why is this off course? What the fuck? Am I stupid?
Potentially.
Oh, that's weird. Why is it like?
Shit. I'm
Okay.
debating if I
Well,
wanna
that little bit of squares at the top and the little bit of squares at the bottom is the most annoying fucking thing ever. It's knocking off the lines by the slightest bit, but it doesn't fucking matter. In any case, this is where you guys start. You guys kind of start in like this place. So yeah, there's a dead end down here, and then there's the door right here, leading into the first area. I am, however, going to hide everything. Turn on fog of war. I
am the fog of war.
reveal. This.
Going on.
Wait, that's not at all what I wanted that to do. There we go. Now we're good. Why are you rolling a bajillion
Why are you
dice,
gambling?
Velk?
Trying to hit a 120.
Are we just still on the old page?
I hit a
right now?
97.
Are you guys still on that old pitch? Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm on the old page.
Oh, here we go.
That's
Hit
a
a
lot of
95.
E20s.
Oh,
That's a
I
lot
see.
of
Oh
black.
god, you're doing like the fucking TV plug-in game Spider-Man shit here. Oh god.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The
The SpongeBob one is the best one.
So true.
You were at the Olympics.
Oh,
Do 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 do.
I'm gonna just do this so you guys can see some shit. Just to keep it on the easy side of things. So, welcome to the sewers.
Welcome
Sewer,
to the pit.
sewer.
whoa! I love
So you
it.
guys were handed a map by the young blonde girl that introduced herself as Pigeon, and you guys
I
are
love birds.
I love pigeon.
able to explore this
Pigeon
area
almost
at
got killed.
Yeah.
Where did he? Oh, there. Jesus Christ.
Who's opening the door?
Where did you put the picture?
Open the door!
It's in general.
Open
And then
the door.
your
I'm opening the
Open
door!
your.
Open
Open your.
Can I do it stealthily, of course?
Yes, you may do it stealthily.
Fantastic.
Do we have a light source currently, or are we just like feeling around?
The dagger made of light at the bottom of the stairs that
Which
he
is still
originally
next to
threw
us.
down.
Yeah,
It's
there's
still
a dagger. There's still a dagger here. It lasts for an hour, I think, right?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Funny.
So there's a lit up dagger here. Well, stealthily it would be a 17.
17. Yeah, you managed to slide open the door into an empty kind of like storeroom. There's a bunch of boxes in here. Ignore the fact that it's blank on the roll 20. Fuck you. There's boxes in here and
Hold on.
barrels filled to the
Don't
brim
worry, I'll
with
fix
different
that on
items.
my end. I got you. Fantastic. Here you go,
Mr.
Turtle.
Fantastic.
I hate you.
Stocks. Gulp.
Giant
What's
Simpson
wrong?
phone.
Giant Simpson phone.
You now
Tiny
have two
car.
doors on the left and the right. Trying to remember. Where's my notepad?
Well, I mean,
God,
I
that was
see
long ago.
boxes though, so can I start trying to rifle through the boxes?
Yes. There are a lot of the cult robes in here of varying sizes and a bunch of different like
Ooh.
masks
You want
of
to Star Wars
varying
this
like
shit?
degree of emotions.
I have a question.
I want all the
Go ahead,
masks.
answer.
So I have a feature that's called Keen Senses, which gives me proficiency and perception for smell and hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I could use that to like hear if there's like guard rotations happening around us or shit?
Yes.
Cool.
Let's see. Dark vision's up to 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it
Depends
depends.
on
On,
your
yeah, it
character.
depends on your race.
I think it's 60 feet. So that's in pitch. So we're in pitch black. So dark vision would mean we see, if you have it, you see dim light up to 60 feet.
Yeah, I
Yes.
have
One of those
I
things.
have 120. So
Okay, gotcha.
I don't think
Say-
it's gonna make much of a difference in rooms.
So you and I should probably fucking lead the way because we can see.
I think the majority of us can see in dark.
I can see.
Yeah,
There's
I
like
think
two
so.
races
Yeah.
that can.
Yeah.
You said there's masks in here of various emotions. Is there any outfits or anything, or is there just masks?
Ooh.
There is just masks and the robes. There's no like tunic pants or anything like that.
I'm going to start stuffing them all in my bag, but I'm gonna put on Angie mask if there's one.
There is an Angie mask. You find the Angie mask and you
Oh.
put on.
Oh.
It's a human shaped angry mask. And it's got like really over defined arched eyebrows. And on the lower left eye, like under the cheek here, there's the two chevrons and then the acute V on top symbol.
Hmm.
I'm going to wear that and then turn around and go ooga booga at everyone.
Oogly boogly.
Ah,
How
Are you sure touching something you don't
put
know
it on
what does?
someone's face?
have you never been to a hag's house?
Yes, this is
Do I seem like
you
that
should-
kind of person?
yes.
Mhm, absolutely.
Well, they're all in my bag now, unless y'all want some.
Well, we could
No,
attempt to
I'm
disguise
good on
ourselves,
the
but
haunted
must
masks.
admit, I'm quite afraid of it. So no.
Well, I'm gonna keep wearing the mask.
You know what? You have a
Everyone
point there.
immediately.
I'm gonna need you to keep at
Immediately.
least 20-foot distance from me.
If he turns, you all need to kill him.
I can do
All right.
yeah. Works for me.
If you want to take it off, you can take it off and try to maybe put it in the bag if you want.
No, that's all I need.
No, I'm gonna let you suffer the consequences.
Keeping you happy is easier than fighting. Killing you if you turn would be easier than making you sad.
At that point, you're children. Let them learn the consequences.
I am a 33-year-old owl. I think I probably
Did
learned
I
it.
stutter? Did I stutter?
Well, based on the map, we should go. We could go through either door.
I'm gonna start
So
opening the right door.
Yeah, let's open the top right door.
This one right here. Alright, you guys should have
Yeah.
X. Oh no, you can't move your tokens. Fuck.
I haven't even tried.
Hang on. This one's Rowan.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This one's Vaughn.
Woohoo!
This one's Sally.
Sick.
This one is Sucks. This one is Barlow.
Oops.
This one is Velk.
I listen to the other side of the door, see if I hear anything. Ooh.
Ooga booga. Of course. Do I have to roll for stealth each door? Because I'm gonna open them all stealthily.
Yes, you do have to roll stealth for each.
Gladly.
Fortunately, because all the doors have something behind them. Unfortunately, John said that he was going to roll to find out if anything was behind the door. Please make that roll, John.
Just gonna hear him out.
John.
Oh my goodness. That is a 16 plus 3 and 19 for a perception check.
You hear slight conversation. There was an intrusion in the library? You sure about that? Yeah, that's what the old lady said. Well, anyways, Father put us down here to guard it. Otherwise, we don't want secrets getting out, do we?
There's slight conversation behind that door. They're looking out for us. Well, I'll go down, get beside the door, and activate his acute hearing ability.
On the bottom door, go ahead and roll.
Pew, 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 pew. That is a 17 plus 3 for a 20.
You hear whistling. Like a person whistling because they're bored.
And down in this one, I can just hear one voice that's whistling.
I'm opening right door unless y'all want me to change.
I think right door is the only way to go to. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I'll take it back.
I was gonna say if we go down, that's
There's
one person
multiple
down.
ways to get down there.
Well, it's a maybe at one person. You just hear whistling. Doesn't guarantee that there is people there. But there's not more than one.
True, but that's fair.
So I am opening this right door unless someone asks me to open the other door.
I'm opening a portal.
I'm opening a portal.
Okay.
Oh, y'all go with right then?
I'm good with right.
Right. 17 is what I rolled.
17. You open the door and the conversation gets louder. Yeah, well, I mean, man, just why are we doing this? Why do we want the god of death back so badly? It's like, didn't he die for a reason? Was he going to destroy
Did you
the
make
world?
the lighting work?
Questioning your faith? Oh yes. Sorry. You questioning your own faith? Well, no, I'm not. I'm not questioning nothing. I'm just saying, like, wasn't he like a really big asshole?
Who was the
Look, I'm
asshole?
not gonna stab you.
Are they talking about
the one that's questioning his faith?
Oh.
No, that's a very good point. That doesn't make any sense.
Do you say that out loud?
Why would you want the destruction? Yes, he says it out loud. No, that doesn't make any sense. Like, genuinely, why would you want destruction of the world that you're currently in? That wouldn't get you anything, right?
Roll persuasion.
Yes, perfect. Nat 2024.
Oh,
The one
great.
that's questioning his faith is going to roll with disadvantage. Fails miserably, and the other one is going to roll as well.
Are we about to convert them into our side?
Yeah, why do we want destruction, Billy?
Conversion
No,
therapy.
James, what are you talking about? Like, what? Why in Thorengard would we want destruction? We're human, right? I mean, I'm a half-elf, but I mean, you're human, so, like, doesn't really matter. I guess we're kind of cut from the same cloth. Yeah, kind of. Your mom was an elf. But, like, why do we want destruction? Isn't a second plane meld a bad thing? Wasn't the plane meld the thing that killed Thorin? Yeah. Doctor was the one to kill her, too. Why are we doing this again? I think we just wanted the gold, didn't we? Kind of takes off his mask and goes,
Money's a good motivation.
It's about the Mets.
yeah, we were just doing it for the gold. All right.
Do they have pockets, or is it just robes?
It's robes with pockets. I mean,
Are they leaving or are they just still gonna keep standing there?
They're kind of just like crossing their arms, kind of like scratching their heads, like, huh. So, you guys are here to stop them, right? Like,
Can I stealth roll
Yeah.
to try and get behind them?
yeah, you can stealth roll to get behind them. And see their shit.
22.
22.
Did I also begin yapping about like how much Doctor sucks just to like distract them?
He's stupid. He's an
Yes,
idiot.
you absolutely
He's got a
can.
fuck ass
Yeah.
haircut.
You roll
Yeah,
advantage on the
haircut.
sleight of hand.
His
I don't
own mother.
remember
doesn't
Dagthir
follow.
having a haircut. I mean, he's just human. Or he's
Yeah.
not human. He's a dragon.
I want to start picking
He's
their
got fuck ass
pockets.
scales.
I
An
want to
ugly
pick.
dragon
Dragons
at
have human
that.
forms.
Can I pick their pockets and take their weapons?
Damn.
Yes, you steal their daggers. Just 2 regular daggers.
More daggers, yeah.
And they both have hand crossbows.
Can I take both? Am I able to? Do I need to roll for this,
Yeah,
or can
you're
I
able
just
to.
do
You're able to take the. You're able to take the
for free?
crossbows too, for free. Because it was the same
Yes.
roll.
Yeah.
They definitely don't fucking notice you. Realized I forgot to roll for that. But like, do you guys want like help? Because like, I know a shortcut.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Any help would be perfect.
Wait, is that the map? Wait, did Pigeon give it that to you? Oh, Pigeon's the best, dude.
Yeah, Pigeon's awesome.
We love Pigeon in this household.
She's so cool. Why doesn't she talk again? Because she burned her vocal cords, dude. What do you mean she burned her vocal cords? She's a pyromaniac?
Dude,
Oh,
bro.
Fun.
that's crazy.
Can I
Imagine how much that hurts.
can I search to see if they have any gold on them for some reason?
You may certainly try.
I will roll again. That rolled into a hole at a 19, which is my proficiency. I think 4. To be honest, that probably would have been a 1. And it fell.
They
23, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're reaching into their robe now at this point. You
Yeah.
like, reach your hand through their fucking like chest. And the one looks down at you and like slaps your hand away and is like, dude, what you doing? We're on the same side. Fuck. Here, hand me the map.
Okay.
I tried.
Takes it and he looks at it and he marks the pathway better, and you actually see it much shorter. The pathway that that would be fastest to take would be go through this door. And then all right, here. I'll just kind of reveal the pathway here.
If you
You'll
two
see like
truly want to
guards
help
and
us,
stuff where they're posted as well.
lead the way.
I haven't fully placed all the dudes yet, so don't yell at me.
Turtle, the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Come on.
I was
Oh,
very underprepared for this session, to be completely honest. It kind of snuck up on me.
This is perfect. I'm loving how this is going.
Fantastic. I have to like hit all the fucking hallways and shit. This is perfect. This is just like so much faster than it would have been.
Run. Saved
Oh,
like
wait.
an hour.
Sorry, hang on. No,
Thank you for the absolutely random as hell converting these fuckers.
Listen. If you're just gonna say if you're already walked all the way to the conclusion, I'm just gonna push you over the edge.
Conversion therapy
Whether you
was
want
good.
Exactly.
Conversion therapy works. LMAO.
Crazy.
No. You already walked up and said, "Well, I don't want destruction." Good. You're right. That is kind of crazy, ain't it?
Forgot that roll 20 makes my laptop shit the bed.
Yeah.
R.I.P. I wish y'all could
Okay.
hear how hard it's overheating right now.
That is the semi-direct route. 'Cause, I mean, otherwise you would be going through here, through here, through here,
Shit, I wasn't
through
looking.
here, through here, through here, through here, through here, through here. Like it's
Oh,
just
holy shit.
Who has
this
time for
area
that?
is huge.
Let's check the
But he
most
also
direct route.
marks that there are cultists in literally like every fucking room from here until there.
And I'm gonna pick
It's a
every
straight
single one of
line
their
for a
pockets.
reason.
Are we just gonna jump this guy?
I'm gonna pick his
Along
pockets too.
along with a series of dogs in one of the
I've got
roads.
that dog in him.
There are dogs. There are dogs.
There are dogs, like
We could make
mastiffs.
them lead the way and lure
And a
them to us.
wither us. Holy shit.
Hang on, where's that thing that I saw earlier that I kind of want to throw in here just as a fucking bitch throw, but I'm not gonna do that actually because that would be really mean.
What does that mean? No.
What? What? I didn't say nothing.
Alright.
I'm gonna die.
It's time for an all-out attack.
Yeah, thanks. They'll never see it coming.
Hey, leap.
I'm gonna downshot him, then you'll all-out attack.
Yeah.
Um,
Finally.
yeah, that is the direct route and all of the enemies you would face along the way. Fantastic. Yeah, man. Why are any of us here? Are some of us just fucking evil?
I have a question. Can I be mean and pick both of these doors to lock them and then do the same to the top one? And then leave to the left?
What?
Wait, lock which doors?
All the doors and have all of us go back to the other room and go down.
Why would we
Why?
do that?
They don't have weapons anymore anyways.
See, we can just
Yeah,
go.
but
We
they
may as
can.
well just go down tier.
We
well
could
just
use
go
them
through
to
the
lure their
trip.
friends back into this room and just jump them every time they just use them to their advantage.
That's true. Just be
That's
like,
fair.
hey, just take a shot.
Actually, do you know if anybody else is sharing your sentiment of not wanting destruction?
A lot of us are kind of like fanatics. Like, a lot of us are kind of really into the idea of like mass destruction and murder. A lot
Gotcha.
of us psychopaths?
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes, yeah,
But you
trauma
can make
does that to you.
you can make
Dude.
up for it if you help us.
Yep.
Wait, what was that they were telling us about the dude in black? Don't we have him like in the cathedral? Yeah, man.
Yep, we're on our way there now.
You guys are his friends? Dude. He's kind of sick.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Anyways. Well, I mean, you guys are welcome to do whatever you want, but I mean, me and Jimmy here are gonna probably dip. I'm not feeling too
Wait.
hot about killing somebody.
Good.
Wait.
Head
You
on.
don't. Instead of you don't need to get your hands dirty, but to amend for your participation in this horrible cult, why not? You still have your robes. Why not lure your friends here and give us a hand killing them? You don't have to get your hands dirty, but you could nudge
That's
them in the right direction.
getting their mind dirty.
They're cultists.
We would be kind of helping save the world. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what
All
heroes
right.
do.
You know where they are? All I need you to do is push them towards my friends here, and they'll do all the dirty work.
All right.
You're not gonna
So-
do anything?
Not my job.
So what should we say? Like, dude, their intruders are this way,
You got snacks.
or like,
Just don't include the word intruder at all, because I mean, what if they just go to get more people if you use that word?
Don't use
So
intruder.
should I just be like, hey, can you come check this out? Like,
Why not?
Got sandwiches.
they do like sandwiches.
Do you guys have a bit of a reputation around here? Is it a negative connotation or?
Yeah, will they question anything you ask, or could you?
No, we're
Would
just like
you-
low levels, man. We're like bottom of the tree. Cause like the way it works is like there's a hierarchy, right? And at the top, there's the Harbinger. He's a scary ass dude. He's really good friends with Pigeon for some reason.
Does he have money?
Or Pigeon's like his right hand or some shit. Like, I don't know how that works. But the ones with bird names are the higher ups.
Mm.
Well,
I don't know
could
what the obsession
do-
with birds is.
Could do a fall. Could do.
Because
A
they
false
really like
resume.
me.
No, they don't like bird people at all. They're kind of like fascist in a way.
Oh.
So they're like
Old-fashioned
me.
racism.
They only like humanoids and demon kind of thing. Like, you know, like tieflings, how they were like a product of the plane meld, being like, you know, like human DNA mixed with demon DNA for human sympathizers and demon sympathizers kind of thing. Like those kind of dudes. They like tieflings. They don't like they don't like pure bloods anymore. I mean, humans are fine because humans have been turning against Thorin for centuries, but I don't like bird people. They don't like animals in general.
Strange. Well, I suppose if you don't have much pull, you could. I don't know. Any ideas, people? Kind of running dry here.
Mm,
Well, you said they like
Low
sandwiches,
level-
didn't you?
yeah.
I'm just saying,
Always
man,
offer free sandwiches.
who doesn't
Tell
like
them
a
that somebody
sandwich?
brought lunch. That there's
Yeah,
a.
There you
that
go.
somebody dropped
Can
by-
I
dropped
knock
by
on
and
this
dropped
door?
off
Can I
lunch.
knock on this door to this last person and say, "Yo, these guys brought lunch"?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and
He
scoot
walks
over
in, we
this way.
instantly just murder them.
I'm just gonna get ready to shoot him in the side of the head.
Wait, what am I doing?
The door right
Um,
here. I'm gonna knock on it and say, "Yo, these guys brought lunch."
You hear the door, like the whistle stop, and he goes, "Someone brought lunch." Wait a minute. It's like late day. He opens the door and walks forward one step into the room. Make an attack roll, John.
All right. Does this count as a surprise attack or whatever the fuck?
Yes.
Oh, definitely a
Let's roll the
surprise.
damage.
Out of damage. Okay, good. Oh, I rolled a 9 plus 9, 18, or an 8 plus 9, 17.
I would take the 18.
I would too, honestly.
I don't know why you mentioned the other one.
You make a
Yeah.
good point. I think I'm gonna take that one back. Thank you.
Like, regardless of armor class, I'd take an 18.
Yeah, and I'm going to
Yep.
deal on that attack. That is ooh, lovely. That is 9 piercing plus 2 fire damage for a total of 11.
I mean, you're aiming for his fucking head. You course adjust and then fucking slam the arrow through the side of the dude's head, and blood splatters across the left wall as the dude falls down flat dead. And the two in the red robes go, "Oh, dude, what the fuck? You just killed that guy."
And they want to end all of existence. Don't you think it's a bit warranted?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
but I didn't know it was gonna be that brutal. That's a lot of blood.
Yeah, that's what
Hey.
It's gonna
happened.
get a whole lot worse, my guy.
I'm gonna
That's what
start
happens
rifling
when
through
you
his
primary
clothes.
replacement.
If you can't handle
like,
this, if it's just too
disrespecting
much.
the dead much? Jesus.
Hey, I'm gonna
Get
say
a
this,
whole lot
guys.
worse.
If this is too much for you, you should head out. You guys wanted to go. You did your part.
Wait, hang on.
Thank you.
Hold on. Can I, if we're gonna
There's
have them leave,
both
can I
we're
offer
talking
them
about.
2
They're not
sandwiches for my
helpers.
bag?
They do have lunch.
I mean, yeah, I'll take a sandwich, but like, what is your question, Thalion?
I was gonna ask if I could roll intimidation to make them stay for their actions.
Damn.
Yeah, we
For
can use the
actions?
sandwiches as a bribe.
They're
I-
cultists.
Yeah, I mean, you can try
I-
and intimidate if
there-
you want to intimidate.
Or
Like, go for it.
I guess it maybe no, it'd be more like persuasion, just being like,
It depends on how
worse
you
it would
try
be.
to make them stay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be like, you fucking stay, that'd be intimidation. If you're
it'd be
like,
more
hey, you
like-
want a sandwich? You can stay. You can get a sandwich. If
Well,
you
that's
stay.
what I'm
That'd
doing.
be persuasion.
That's what I'm
Yeah, I was
doing.
gonna say he's doing that. I would be saying more like,
Hey, you want to fight a death cult? You're
if you
saying-
don't, if you don't help us, it
Motivation.
would be so much worse.
I mean, that is.
Yeah,
I-
that would be persuasion, I'd say.
If you don't help us, it's gonna be so much
That's
worse.
definitely
That's
intimidation.
intimidation.
That's intimidation.
I mean, it's both they're both charisma
And-
anyway.
I would say I understand that they did work for a very dangerous cult, but
For
they
a short
did
amount of time,
basically-
it seems.
Yeah, but they did give us a path straight to victory, and they don't seem like they're combatants. I
Is this
think it's
like a
best to treat them like
divorce
civilians
proceedings?
and let them home.
All right. Well, if we need that charisma check, it is a 21.
I
regardless.
rolled a
Ooh.
16 on persuading them with sandwiches.
Just do that.
they take the sandwich and. Yeah, sure, man.
I'm sorry, his voice just makes
Alright.
me hear stoner, so I'm like, sandwiches are perfect
Well,
for this.
But like after this, can I like go home?
Of course.
I've got a cat, man.
And just
Yeah.
avoid the general
With the
direction of
vaccine.
where attacks could come from.
Sure. And like, no more
Can-
disrespecting the dead, man. That's kind of gross.
Was there anything on his body that I can take?
There was like 10 pieces of gold and
Hell
the,
yeah.
the dagger and hand
Uh,
crossbow.
Stallion,
Yes.
would it be okay if we just let them guard our exit?
Yeah, if that's what they want to do, I suppose it's better than forcing
I
them to
mean,
do this.
I persuaded
and-
them.
and
If y'all
they're-
want to go ahead and do that, y'all go
If
ahead.
they don't seem very. This seems like a lot for them, and I would feel better if they didn't have to go through this.
Yes, that's fair. I suppose they weren't too involved. Yes, let's give them something less horrifying to do.
Yeah, I started a week ago, man. I was drawn in by the amount of gold I was gonna get for just helping.
Yeah, that I can sympathize with. But
I'm trying to be
Yeah,
nice.
I
I
mean-
really want to tell them to leave the gold if they have any.
I mean, they told us it was gonna be like 20 gold a week to like
Bro, can I work for
recruit
them?
people, to like recruit people and like you know, just kind of do basic tasks like taking out the trash. Which the trash, now that I'm thinking about it, was really heavy. It was like body heavy, wasn't it, man?
Body heavy? How do
It
you
was
know
like
what body
150
having
pound
is?
Bags. It was
Sorry.
like 150 plus pounds per bag, man.
Who's gonna
Are they
tell
having
him?
us take out the sacrifices?
Who's gonna tell him?
yes,
Ooh.
Hold on,
I hate to
hold
break
on,
it to
hold
you,
on.
but
Those
you
were the
are
sacrifices.
responsible for some of this.
I'm going to put more sandwiches in their hand and point them towards the door.
Sandwiches do you have?
Yeah.
It's like a Scooby-Doo situation.
Not the holding
Yes.
the sandwiches.
That's all it is.
I have quite a few meals in my bag.
Are they all sandwiches?
They
Yes.
both take another half of the sandwich and take another bite. They start
Bro,
walking.
you have the fucking
Yep.
Subway?
I'm gonna check
God.
the
Absolutely.
currently dead cultist pockets for whatever he's got on in
Well-
Spanish.
Well, I mean, Oliver kind of beat you to that,
Yeah, I didn't
unfortunately.
hear that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway then, Smoke is gonna envelop Vaughn's form as he's going to disguise perfectly as this boy in the second before his
Perfect.
death.
Oh, we're further desecrating the dead.
Yeah, that's even worse.
This right here. This is the reason why he
That's
wants
why we
them
sent them
gone.
out.
Don't-
I can't
They're-
tell. If
they're
I
gonna
can't
turn
tell if
against
they're
us by
evil
the
or
end of this.
stupid.
Sandwich.
They're just
They're
stupid.
evil or just stupid.
Just-
That's so,
They just
that's such a
didn't know.
great line.
listen. Sometimes
character.
they're just dumb, and sometimes they're just dumb.
You hear them talking to each other as they're walking to the next door. They're like, "Can you believe this place is really evil, man? Like the fucking gatherings were such bangers. All that like music and chanting and fucking the light shows,
I think they're at like
fucking
fucking
Light show?
Coachella.
the stage effects with the
No.
buckets of fake blood and shit, man. Like, bro,
Oh no, those weren't fake. Those weren't
Tell him.
Imbeciles.
the other one just kind of like puts his head in his hands and he's like, dude, I'm pretty sure that wasn't prestidigitation at all. That was some like necromantic like ritual shit. You mean the
These
blood
two-
wasn't fake? Man, at this point, I'm pretty sure we are complete war criminals.
You are.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
The things I do for $20 an hour.
What about the musics and the chants and the fucking drum beats, man? I'm pretty sure that was energy for the spells, bro.
Bro.
Bro's about to clang you into the
I love the idea that these two stoners thought that they were at like a 70s concert.
I came for the scuba diving. I had no idea about the other stuff.
They're like metal. They're like fucking Alice in Chains fans or some shit like that, or like fucking.
No, see, you have the same idea as me. That's how I was picturing it too. Which is why I started giving sandwiches.
Two metal band nerds.
Oh my god.
Dude, bros.
crazy.
What's the other really? What's the other guy? Not Al. There's another Alice. Alice.
In Borderland.
No. There's that fucking dude that's like super showy and is like, school's out.
Oh, shit.
I know who he's talking about.
Ah.
Fuck.
Same.
Alice Cooper.
Cooper, thank you,
Yeah.
Alice Cooper.
Yes.
I forgot the name.
I'm a
for
little
second,
offended
but,
that you
like,
started singing the song and didn't know it after that.
No, it's like I know it's Alice Cooper. It's just I went to his concert in like 2018 or some shit like that, like his like goodbye tour. It was fucking awesome. I still don't know how he beheaded himself. Pretty sure that was black magic, but anyways.
Cthulhu came to pick up his dues.
But these two are absolutely bewildered at the actions that they've taken. We gotta like go to church on Sunday, man. You think? We got blood on our hands, man.
Are they going to give up
Some
drugs after
tomato juice
this?
from lunch?
Imbeciles.
We're gonna come out of this and we're gonna find out that the two of them just killed themselves out of pure guilt.
No.
Hey, at least they
Oh.
got some sandwiches.
No, they deserve it. Fucking cultists, assholes.
Suicide notes just say,
Oh,
hey, at least we
no.
got some sandwiches out of it.
Did anyone commit suicide? They just choked on the sandwiches.
That little apple dude was really nice.
Thanks.
Totally wasn't trying to rob us and then started giving us sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like in a video game choosing
13 reasons why, but cold edition. Oh my god.
All of the reason is the same one. There's no other one. Just fuck.
13 is, damn it, man. We fucked up.
I know what I
Alright,
did last summer.
let's pull back in here for a sec.
Alright.
There's
Let's
a
who
reminder.
are at the door ready and waiting for you guys. They
Yeah,
reach for their
and,
daggers and oh, where the fuck is my dagger? You
Run.
have yours? No, where's my dagger, bro? Wait, speaking of which, where's my fucking crossbow? You lost your crossbow too? Dude, we're so fired. Dude, we're quitting. Dude, we're quitting. Hey, you're right, bro. Wait, these nice guys should have daggers on them. We'll take one of their daggers and their crossbows. Put your mask back on. Put your mask back on. Oh, right. Yeah, number 27. Got it.
Number 27.
Fucking Squid Game.
That one of their
God,
fucking.
fuck, my eyes are broken.
Oh no.
Fix them.
You gotta get nerfed.
Bro's being cross-eyed right now.
There's a frog.
All right, let's keep going. They're in the next room, ready and waiting. They kind of motion for you guys to follow. Fucking
Yep.
following or what?
He's right behind him.
Who is this Jesus guy you keep referencing? I don't know, some fucking carpenter, bro.
And,
Christ.
I'm just
The
gonna
best
drag
part.
the body over into a hidden location.
A body to a hidden location.
He knocks on
Put them
the
in the
door.
boxes.
Hey, let us in. You hear the footsteps of another cultist come up to the door, and they say, "What do you want?" Nothing, bro. Just like check in. How are you? I'm fine. Get back to your post. What are you doing away from it, anyways? These like dudes came down into the basement and are like telling us like they gotta see the boss man. They gotta see Father.
While he's
The fuck are
talking,
you
can I
talking
slide
about?
sandwiches in his hand while he's talking?
Do you
He
have
takes it.
the Subway restaurant in your fucking bag?
Exactly.
You hear the door click open, and the guy comes in and he looks at the rest of you.
I
Here to see Father.
No.
Oh, roll the attack. Roll the
Oh,
attack.
Yes.
actually going to shit. Okay, okay, we ball.
You said it, man. You did make it sound like a joke.
Oh fuck. That is a 15 plus 9 for a 24.
God damn. Hits. You don't even got to roll for damage. These brothers have 0 HP.
I
There's a
got the
stealth
same
section.
I got the same damage roll too. I got a fucking 4 plus 5 plus 2 for 11.
Wait, how much health does an actual cultist have? Hang on, I want to double check that now that I'm thinking of it. Cultist has 9 HP, so every single hit you do is gonna win.
Oh yeah, I like
Yeah,
Bro gets
only
clocked in the face, and Billy, the cultist in front of him, gets splattered, and he's like,
Oh,
Jesus.
His sandwich is ruined.
The other one in here is still looking forward, and he seems to not have like noticed what's going on here.
well,
Walk in.
do I live up to my usual standard and throw this cultist body into the other cultist far away?
Can I start picking the guy's pockets immediately again? The one who just died again?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to. Well,
I
I
will
mean,
always.
Billy is going to pick up the dagger and the crossbow and put him back in
That's
his
fine.
slots.
I'm taking the money though.
once again, I'm going to disguise as the cultist I just shot and kind of just stand in the corner here.
Yeah.
Billy's gonna walk up to this one, and Jimmy's gonna walk up to this one. You actually see them kind of like pull their daggers out, and then
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why they
Oh,
trained
okay.
us like this.
yeah! They grew up so fast!
And he drops the body and like wipes the dagger off. Fuck.
Your first kill for good. How do you feel?
Yeah.
I feel great.
Oh god, I think we're introducing them to the cold. Oh shit.
Hey. This is why you fight for the good guys.
Nah, man, I'm gonna make a name for myself out here.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
They're just, I understand. Immediately,
You know how
tomorrow,
long I've been waiting for this?
they're doomed.
Chatting
They went
Tatum.
down the wrong path. Oh no.
I'm gonna
Oh
become
no.
a fucking merc, bro.
Go for it. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, they're doomed.
These two
Great.
kill these two.
I'm gonna
Oh,
start
okay.
rifling in their pockets again, dude. I'm assuming I only get one set since he probably took the other set.
Yes, you get one set.
Do any of us know prestidigitation? I say I'm just dragging the bodies in the previous room so they're not visible.
Do any of them have money? or is it just I'm getting sets of weapons?
You're getting the weapons and like 10 GP off of each body.
But okay, I will go with that for each body whenever I loot one.
We're gonna body piling here.
That room's gonna
Velk, why
stink
don't
when we
you
get back.
confess your plan?
No.
Okay. I hate this so much that you pick up just fucking everything. I hate you so much.
Literally every object.
I already told Hit Turtle what my plan is.
I
Bro.
hate you so
Oh,
much that you
God.
didn't tell me this before I let you pick up a bag of holding. All right.
Lord.
Billy and Jimmy go down again even further, and they start like hard stabbing and like going through, just like, man, this is our life now, man.
Just give them 57 stab wounds.
28.
All right, this room's safe, I guess. You guys are like passing through rooms with like different like iconographies of like gods and demons and devils, kind of like on the left and right sides as they line it up. Some of the rooms have like pillars in the corners. But you actually see, I should be describing this as you start going through more. You actually see nameplates below some of the demon lords. All of them have the same series of, oh my gosh, YouTube, shut up. You guys see the same list of last names for every single lord, and the names are all Vulcanwrath, Praestrigum, Impetex, Hyrixtus, Iracundich, Avaritics, Edaxidus, Lixodon, and the Abolivix. All of them have a last name and then a number next to it. So
Leviticus 10:12.
all of them are above the number 40 currently. And as you continue going through, you start seeing 30s, and you're now in the room with the 20s. Then you guys manage to knock out these motherfuckers here because they're going on a stabbing spree. Stop hitting copy, hit delete. Billy and
They
Jimmy
grow
kind
up
of
so fast.
stop and they're like, "Can you guys kill somebody? I feel dirty."
All right.
We'll take care of it. We'll take care of the next ones.
You open the door, Vaughn, and the cultist turns around and looks at you and goes, "What are you doing away from your post?"
What do you think? Shoot him in the face.
I'm just gonna ask the other guy.
Attack roll.
That is
Whoa.
9 + 9 for an 18 to hit, and that
That
is.
hits.
I only don't kill him if I roll a 1, because I do minimum 8 damage with my bow shots.
Oh,
And I
my
rolled a
axe
5
was-
that time, so that's a 12.
Fucking falls over, mask split in two.
Walk over to him, look at him, get a good view, disguise as him.
Another
Why are you
thing
going Hitman style?
Another thing you guys notice with all of these cultists is that they're all completely different walks of life. There's humans, there's elves, there's half elves, dark elves, tieflings. Like they're each cultist is a different race, different facial features. There's a woman one, there was a dude, there's an in between, there's a neither. Like you can know that, like you can figure that out, that like the cult is everywhere. You have no idea what kind of person is going to be the next cultist you run into out of this place. You know,
It's going to be someone's mother.
You see young cultists, you see older cultists, but everyone here has the same mark on their left forearm of the two wider chevrons and the V on top. And as you enter this room, it changes from the 20s to the 200s. Like there's 200 listed on the, or not two, sorry, that's a fucking wild number. My timeline are off.
Is your
My
brain
timeline
on?
is off. My brain is not on right now. I'm so tired.
No problem.
The number is 50.
Gotcha.
The
That's a
number on the
wild
plates
jump.
is 50. It is a wild jump because there is like 200s, but like
We'll get there. We'll get
It's generational.
Yeah.
I'm jumping so hard here, but like
point.
this 200 is all the way over on this side, but you guys are in the 50s room now, and as you get closer and closer,
That body, actually, I don't want to get rid of.
well, okay.
That is a
I'm
sentence.
going to take that with us.
That is a sentence.
I don't
There's
want to get rid of
dogs.
that body.
This body, I'm keeping it.
There's dogs.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That is a
So I'm
good
taking
point.
this body with us.
So you're gonna throw the body at the dogs? What?
That's fair.
You'll see.
Motherfucker, I just disguise myself
that is,
too.
yeah, you can do that. No, go ahead if you want to. That's fine. No,
Oh no, I'm not doing it
you'll
yet.
see.
There's an
I'm
option.
very excited. Yeah.
I
Very
don't
excited.
like that you're excited while you're holding a dead body.
Gone, reduced to atoms.
Gone, reduced to atoms.
It just vanishes. What do you do, Magic Man? Why do people disappear?
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
I don't know if I like your funny words, Magic Man.
All right, so this next room is gonna have the dogs in it.
So excited, Rowan is so excited.
Get a sandwich.
They're how do we put this? They're scary motherfuckers. They're really
Are they
scary.
normal
Do you
dogs?
see the big motherfucker in our group?
No, they're not normal dogs. They've got like really sharp teeth and like glowing red eyes and shit. They're like, bro, they have hellhounds. How did we not see this?
You know.
Oh,
I don't
they
fucking know, Jimmy. I really don't.
out of character GM, do hellhounds fall under animals for speak with animals?
Sure.
Yay, that's all I need then.
Oh God,
Hell yeah.
I'm so
Who's the
excited.
good
So-
doggy?
This next room,
Yeah.
which one of these fucking bricks is it? He kind of like starts reaching around the wall, and you see him press one in, and it shunk. Opens the door, and you hear behind the door. Oh fuck me, Jesus! And one of the hellhounds starts kind of like stepping out into the hallway, eyeing
Like that my
literally all
neighbor's
of you.
dog started barking as you said that.
Gonna cast.
Oh no,
Speak
there are
with
just dogs down the street having a fight. All right.
They start like growling this really unholy fucking growl.
Yeah, we're gonna cast speak with animals.
Billy is hiding behind all of you.
Yeah, understandable.
Can I pass my species trait onwards to you have advantage when trying to tame wolves?
Ha.
Give him advice.
That would be I would
I mean, yeah.
absolutely love to.
It's just gonna pass my advice
You can
onwards.
hear,
just like whispering
you
in
can
his ear.
hear the dog, like speaking to you. As it says, "You are new. Who are you?"
Hey, name's Rowan, and I pull out the body. I bring. I want to say a peace offering, but I was gonna say, do you just want like an excuse to kind of cut loose?
Starts like sniffing the body. Human. Me and my brothers have not had human in ages. And you see like gallons of drool start dripping from its body, or dripping from its fucking lips. Like it is.
In specific, He's going to single out his group and point to the two cultists that are working with him. Like, you can eat any of the people in these robes that are not us.
Everyone from this room forward. Amy,
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to roll persuasion.
Okay. And he will say yes. However, Pigeon said there were others like her that didn't like the cult, correct?
Yes.
He will say yes until he finds people that don't like the cult either.
You don't like
Anyone-
the cult?
That was a terrible thing to say.
You don't serve our masters.
This is why I have speak with animals. I'm going to pull out the axe.
Secret third option, a gun.
And I'm going to say, and here's the answer.
Before
Either
that,
you take my advice now,
can I give a
or
sandwich?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Can I give them a sandwich and see if that helps?
I'm working with the option of speak softly but carry a big stick. Yes,
Please roll
you're right,
intimidation.
I don't. But right? Yes.
Roll intimidation instead of persuasion.
Okay, 18. Perfect. That is unnatural 20.
Dirty 20, got it.
Yes.
Fine. My brothers and I will feast tonight. But remember, I know your face, mortal.
He's going to turn back around, and you hear barking and roaring and the screams of people getting bitten and dragged to hell.
Well, our
As
night
they are
glad I'm
eaten.
disguised.
And you hear more barking as if there are more dogs that you haven't encountered yet, and even more fucking death happens.
Correct.
And you hear more screams and more death, and you just there's a lot of carnage going on in the next 3 rooms, to say the least.
I think Billy and Jimmy need to leave.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's been great knowing you guys. But I think I have to go to church to like repent
Yeah.
for everything that we've done in the
That-
last week and a
yes.
half.
Dude, that carpenter really needs some.
And then I'm
needs
gonna
help
go
him.
home. I'm gonna need to go home, roll a blunt, and smoke for a week.
Real as fuck. Real as fuck.
Real as hell. I'm gonna need one after
So-
today too.
Thanks to this cult, I have gold now, so I can kind of afford a living. I could probably open a place up if I wanted, or buy gear for adventuring. Yeah. I have a lot to think about while I'm high. Yeah.
Think
all
about
right,
that.
well,
Think
you
about the
guys,
carpenter.
What carpenter? And they both leave out the doors that you guys came through.
We're gonna find their dead bodies on the road in like 2 days.
I have to deal with hellhounds later.
But I'll take the money that I couldn't get.
Basically over the course of the next few rooms, you find another 60 gold.
Hell yeah.
You guys now have basically free access into the underground cathedral.
Let's go.
We are kind of
Just-
done with
I'm
this
just gonna-
map. That was a funky little encounter. This was ass backwards from the original plan I had for this map, but we'll come back to it probably.
I'm just gonna put in private notes marked for death by hellhounds.
Marked for death by the Irkundich, I would just say.
Fuck, you
Fair.
even spell that.
The Irkundich is spelled Iracundicz. Yeah, all of the words
Oh, well, what else
that
is
are
new?
the demon
Well, I guess
lords'
by a lot of
names are basically infernal. Like it's a lot of it is
What?
like Latin inspired. Like Falconwrath literally is like it's for wrath. Prostrigium is like the family of blood. Impetax, impetus is like anger and stuff. Or Falconwrath is like pride, but
Yep.
like Prostrigium is like blood. Impetax is wrath. Hyrixtus is heresy. Irkundich is I think Irkundich was just a oddly Austrian / Germanic name that I could kind of look around with, because that's like werewolves. Avaricix, avarice, greed. Edaxidus, Edax, which is like gluttony. Lixodon, which is like lust, and Oblivix, which is like oblivion.
Gotcha. So I marked for death by werewolves.
By the domain of dog.
By, considering my best friend's a cat, this is pretty
dog in them.
Gotcha.
You
Considering
got
my
marked
best
for
friend's a
death
cat,
by
that's
a
pretty.
dog.
You got marked for
God,
death by
all dog.
fucking Omega Verse.
Can't wait for a
Every
Chihuahua to
single
show
dog
up.
that exists.
Every single person in the Omega Verse is after your ass now.
They're all
Oh
that
no!
dog.
Oh no! What am
They're all that presents.
I'm so new.
I can't help you, dog.
Oh my god.
I gotta
Anyways,
kill a demon lord now. Shit.
Dude,
anyways,
I bet you that Demon Lord should be a fucking Chihuahua.
Either we can
Perfect.
end here or we can lead into where combat is going to be. This is up to you guys.
I'm down for the lead-in.
I'm not for
All
going
right.
on.
I'm cool with whatever.
All right. It's only going to be like another 30 minutes for you guys to figure out what's
Exactly.
going on down here. A lot of it's going to be spectacle and a little bit of roleplay chatting, but the lead up to combat is basically where we're at this point. So you guys walk past the bodies that are currently being chowed down upon by the hellhounds, and go down into a much larger version of the cathedral that you were in before in the forest. This cathedral is probably 10 times larger. It's 10 times deeper. And there's a lot, and I mean a lot of people in red robes down here. Up on stage, on the die in front of the crowd, you can see at a distance, Etherin in his black armor, not turned to stone necessarily, but frozen in what looks like frozen in time, essentially. The people are chanting in a language none of you recognize or immediately recognize, because none of you speak Infernal, correct?
Nope.
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 No, Draconic. I mixed those up.
Cool. Wait, Vaughn, do you speak Infernal?
I do not, surprisingly.
That is surprising.
Yeah.
Add that to your list. Add that to your list. You would have learned about it.
All right.
But you catch them saying, "Death to the warrior, death to the warrior, death to the like just constantly over and over and over again. They're chanting this. A woman up on the die in red robes, whose arms are like fully tattooed in black ink. She's got a hood covering her face. There's a soft shapen mask on her face with the with a symbol under the left eye, but it looks different from the natural one. No, I have it somewhere. Please tell me it's in this one. No, it is not. Oh, no, it's in that sketchbook over there. Hold on. Hang on. Where the fuck did I put the cultists? There they are. The one that she has looks like almost like a sunset. There's a half circle above it like this that comes across a line, and below it is below that is another semicircle that kind of overreaches the larger line. Really hard to explain necessarily, but she's standing at the top with a dagger held high above her head. You hear her chanting along with the rest of the congregation. This green energy is kind of zapping about, kind of dancing between the rows of the pews. This lightning almost kind of working its way through the crowd and up towards the dagger. All of this negative, dark energy is pulling towards the woman at the die. And you hear coming from her, or not necessarily, it doesn't sound like a woman's voice, coming from her body is a voice after the chanting stops. I have found him. I will kill him. He has been a thorn in my side far too long. He will bleed for me. He will bleed for us. Ithrin Arthelion, the black warrior of my design, shall die. I made you, and I will unmake you. You have exhausted your purpose. Friends, family, we come to the new age. In 6 months' time of Thorengard, I will have gained enough power to resurrect our god. As the entire congregation erupts in cheer. Silence. Silence. Silence! Dugthir has been imprisoned for over a millennia, taken away from his followers, burned and bleeding for something he tried and didn't even succeed. Sure, he killed his sister, but who here hasn't? My brothers, my sisters, I will release your priestess, and you will watch Ithrin Arthelion's blood run red. The new age is coming, my friends, for my name is not called Falkenrath. Enjoy the show. As he says this, the priestess contorts and convulses multiple times as like bones crack underneath her skin. You hear her scream out, "Our Lord has spoken! Ethrin Arthelian's blood will be spilled. For Dagthir!" And you see the spell that Ethrin has been under cease, and he falls to his knees. And he clocks you. He notices all of you standing in the back of the cathedral. "Hello, friends. Took you long enough. Honey, if you'd be so kind," as he looks up to the right towards the priestess next to him, "hand me my sword." And priestess makes a jab at him, dodges backwards, and he looks to you guys. "Little help might be nice. Just saying."
May shoot at her.
And that will start initiative. And
Nothing
we'll
gets past my bow.
By the way, I
And
like
we'll
Utter
be
him.
done.
silliness.
I like him being gone for a Smellenia.
Millennia.
Did you not hear that?
I just find it hilarious that if he had just followed us,
Because I was going to say centuries, but like I was going to say centuries, but I realized that was wrong. I apologize.
What I think is really
100%.
funny
That's
is
fine.
during
I'm
the
satisfied
entire
with
really
Millennia.
cool monologue, Ron and I were just yelling about the Omegaverse.
yes,
I hate
the
you.
horrors beyond all comprehension.
It was so
I
funny
have to kill a
because
demon.
there's just this sick fucking monologue in the background, and I'm loving it. And then save me from the Hootie Omegas so on my screen.
But yeah, next session you guys will be fighting a multitude / congregation for the most part.
I
Not
love
all of it, but
shooting.
some of it.
Woohoo!
And a priestess who has been possessed at least once or twice by Falkenrath.
All right.
Okay, so Ron, pick up a
sad to see
motherfucker
it.
and just start swinging the motherfucker at other motherfuckers.
Yeah, find the heaviest.
If
one.
Also,
if I knock the priestess
Velk,
out of the
because
sky,
I
then the
know
plug
you're
should
making a
have it.
note of this, it's spelled KHALT space FALKRENRATH.
Can you type that?
Yes.
Oh, I do want to ask. Can you tell me what my axe does?
Oh fuck.
Didn't
Yes, I can.
Mysteria tell us what your axe did? Didn't you ask?
He said he was going to change it, and I wanted to wait until he made the changes.
You're gonna have to give me until next session to kind of give that to you because I still haven't worked on it. But
Hey, okay.
remind me like tomorrow because I'm gonna be at work all day, so it's gonna be like easy for me to work on it throughout the day.
Hell
But,
yeah, no problem.
DMs.